couldn't make a get on the end of it. And what a great finish it is. Perfect volley, isn't it? Strikes it so well. What an excellent finish.
Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Lad for Set Play Gaming. This is the FIFA 23 West Brom career mode. It is the Road to Glory with Aidy Boothroyd Season 6, Episode 126. Today is all about the Carabao Cup quarterfinals. We are drawn against Preston at Deepdale. The other games are Newcastle United versus Liverpool, Manchester United versus Manchester City, and Tottenham Hotspurs versus Chelsea. We do have other business in games to take care of, but for now, let's get to the first game. As we know, every manager has an opportunity to shape the team how they like, by means of transfers and bringing players in through the academy, and it often sometimes leads to success, sometimes it doesn't. But Aidy Boothroyd has wanted to add another trophy to his cabinet after his success at Stevenage. Can he do it for West Brom? Well, the idea here is to win the Carabao Cup. To do that, we have to beat Preston North End, opening 5 minutes, an early cross from Harry Toffolo. And Rashica on the end of it, but a good save by the goalkeeper. And then Evans spins away from Brown. Evans into Iheanacho, spins away from his marker. Iheanacho beats the goalkeeper, but it rattles off the post. An early warning there for Preston. They've got some good players despite them not being in the Premier League. And Firmino up front passes it to Emil Reyes, who's bundled over, says the referee, and gives a free kick 26 minutes in, and a dangerous free kick from Ledson. I had Barkley on the line there actually, and you can see from the animation he's like, I'm going to head this away, but it's like wrong side of the post. And then on 29 minutes, Rashica, Iheanacho takes it away from his marker. Iheanacho into the box, onto his left, and it's pushed away by the goalkeeper. Sarr in goal. Evans, great turn here away from his marker, into Campbell, drops the shoulder, and a great save from Sarr to tip it wide. 5 minutes away from half time. We have had the better chances, we've just not been able to convert any of them. Sarr's been great. Second half, 5 minutes into the second half, Joe Bellingham, Toffolo on the overlap, offering this crossing ability. It's sent in, and then out comes the goalkeeper. It's headed away, and Preston can clear it. 52 minutes in. Brown into Reyes. Olasunde moving forward, back into Reyes. Reyes into the box, and it's a great finish as Preston North End take the lead, somewhat against the run of play, given how many good chances we had in the first half. We should already be 1-0 up. But now we're 1-0 down, maybe there's a sense of urgency. Maybe we can start to convert our chances.
With great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
Nice finish into the corner from Emil Reyes. And then from the corner, header flicked across goal, and a good save, Bailey Peacock-Farrell. That was by Brown. He ended up injuring himself in the process. He did actually stay down, and I think he got substituted as well, so not good for them. Manages to keep the score at 1-0, and then on 67 minutes, Toffolo takes it past Olasunde, crosses it in. Iheanacho just flicks that one near post, and he finds the back of the net. Kelechi Iheanacho with the equaliser. Just peels away from his marker, edge of the 6-yard box. Doesn't even need to jump in the end, but it's a great finish. And then 71 minutes, Rashica to Iheanacho. Iheanacho doesn't panic, goes wide. Van Roy, Bart Van Roy into Evans. Great chance here. Evans selflessly sets up Rashica, and what a save that is by Sarr. I thought Rashica coming onto that on his right foot from the left side, he was going to score. 5 minutes left. Garen Kuol, explosive into the box. It's blocked. Trying to get it out to Nino, but Van Roy keeps it alive into Campbell. And Joe Bellingham says thank you very much. With 5 minutes left to go, it looks like we're going to get away with a narrow 2-1 win. Bart Van Roy does well there because he doesn't need to take a touch. He just heads it into the path of Campbell, who then lays it into the path of Joe Bellingham. And then Bellingham wins the ball high up the field. Campbell knocks it on, and Kuol's got the legs. Can he finish it? Yes, he can. Into stoppage time, and it's now 3-1. There's absolutely no chance that Preston come back from this. Even if they score a late goal in stoppage time, it can only be 3-2. And we have pretty much sealed our route to the semi-finals. Whoever that may be, we'll see after the match who we get to face. Nice finish from Garen Kuol, just to add the little insurance marker. We win this one by 3-1. On to the other two league matches. As promised, we're going to take a look now at the Carabao Cup quarter-final results. You've just seen us beat Preston 3-1, and now Newcastle 1, Liverpool 2. They put their name in the hat for the semi-final. The Citizens knock off Manchester United, their neighbours. Not good for me. And then Spurs beat Chelsea. Sorry, Tom. So the names in the semi-final that we could possibly face are Liverpool, Manchester City and Spurs. No easy game there, no matter which way you look at it, because they've all got fantastic players and strikers as well up front. I will keep you posted. Hopefully in the next episode we'll have some news of who we're going to face in that semi-final. And here we go with the league game that I promised. We are away at the London Stadium, taking on West Ham, familiar opponents to this series. We've seen many a clash between Moyes and Boothroyd. He's become somewhat of our rival, so to speak. We've had the better hand sometimes over David Moyes, but it doesn't excuse the fact that he's got some fantastic players. You saw Michailidis win the ball and then lose it to Castellanos to the high press, and Bernd Leno to the rescue. And then from the 3rd, 4th minute, you'll see here some favourable deflections, and we're just going to use a combination here of shield and blocks and interceptions as they're trying to work it around for the shot. Great block from McCrory there. Then it's going to come back. Kolo Muani blocked by O'Shea. They get the ball back again, intercepted, given away by Neil, and then it's going to come to Miranda, intercepted by Sharp, won back again. McCrory finally gets a foot in, and we can now get it away. Great patience by the defence not to overcommit too much, and they managed to keep West Ham at bay. Then they slip the ball in here to Castellanos, and Bernd Leno at the front post parries it. That's after 8 minutes. Even when they managed to break our defence and get in with a shot on goal, Leno's there to save the day. It's going to come back Castellanos. Great interception and anticipation by Michailidis. And then O'Shea comes in and intercepts and hoofs the ball clear. Everything that we would do here would be on the counter-attack. And Sharp here on the overlap. 35 minutes in. He's going to swing this in. Some confusion from Ronald Araujo and the other defender. Pickford has to make the save, and from the corner it's swung in by Tavernier, and it's that Greek centre-back Michailidis again, rising high and heading the ball in. I don't know what this guy's been drinking, but we brought him in to shore up our defence, and he's definitely done that, but he's now leading as a threat, an aerial threat from these corner situations. 3 goals in 16 matches in the league, and definitely something to consider. He's established himself early as a talisman for us at the back. And then deep into stoppage time, you'll see the ball comes back to Miranda. He plays it to Kamara, who rides the challenger Doucouré. In steps McCrory, and the referee says that was a foul originally. So it's going to be a free kick. They work this free kick, and great anticipation and interception from Sharp. He reads that from Miranda. He's only got Kuol for company. He slips him in. And if he can just take this past Rasmussen, he does. Goes for the far corner. And Pickford makes the save. Garen Kuol's looked very promising this year. And hope to see more of him. Second half. Here come West Ham again. Kamara into Kolo Muani. Kolo Muani into Sinisterra, who's always a threat on the wings. He's going to look to try and play this back in. And it's Rasmussen into Dorgales, and it's a shot fairly central of the goal that Leno can save. And then Declan Rice into Castellanos, into Kolo Muani. When they start playing it around in triangles like this, you know you're in trouble. And he goes for the top corner. It's a good save by Leno to tip that over the crossbar. Once again, Leno called into action. He has been a superb signing for us. 63 minutes in, Timon gets taken out here by Rasmussen. He's going to stay down, unfortunately. Kuol then takes it in onto his favourite right, and Pickford has to tip that over. Kolo Muani into Sinistera, looks to play Kolo Muani back in. Great interception from Michaelidis. And then Neil here, first time pass, Kuol knocks it down, and it's Dervishoglu on his own, knocks it past Tar, cuts inside Ronald Araujo, and then slips back inside him onto his right, into the corner. What a finish from Halil Ibrahim Dervishoglu. The Turkish striker is on fire. He has established himself now probably as our number one striker, and he is probably one of the first names on the team sheet. If he's fit, if he's not jaded, then he definitely gets the shout up front. 74 minutes in, Castellanos goes to the shot, and who's there again? Michaelidis is there again. What a sliding tackle and block this is. He's doing it all.
The crowd sensing this could be a turning point. They need a goal here.
And that is full time. A 2-0 win in London here against West Ham. A team that we have somewhat of a established rivalry with now on this save. But a 2-0 win as we go into the final game against Everton. That was the 19th league game of the season, so we'll check the league table. Alright, some injury news. Josh Timon is going to miss 3 months after the tackle from Rasmussen in the last game. Toffolo we have to come in as the covering left back, but I don't think he can do it all on his own. Maybe we have to look in January at bringing someone in short-term loan basis. The Premier League table after 19 sees Spurs and Liverpool neck and neck. Manchester City are third, Chelsea are fourth, Manchester United are fifth, and then Wolves and Nottingham Forest have finally lost a couple of games. They were in the top three. We are 8th and holding our own in 8th. You can see that we haven't conceded as many as the other teams, but we haven't scored as many either. Dropping into mid-table, Arsenal are now 9th, West Ham 10th, Leicester 11th, Everton 12th, Fulham 13th, Crystal Palace 14th, Aston Villa 15th, and Brighton 16th. As we drop into the bottom half, the bottom 3 teams, Watford, Sheffield United and Leeds. Crystal Palace have done well, even though they've only won 2. They have drawn 10 games. Something of draw masters. On to this game now as we take on Everton at home in the snow. Late December, we're almost at the point where we can start making signings again. And the opening few minutes, O'Shea wins the ball. And then Toffolo here, playing today, knocks it into Kuol, and Garen Kuol accelerates into the box away from John. Out comes the goalkeeper and makes the save, and it's recovered by Everton. And then from the throw-in, we're going to play Kuol in down the left again. He cuts inside on John. Switches onto his right, plays it to Tavernier, onto his left, and it's tipped wide. And then we're knocking it about at the back here after half an hour, just trying to be patient. Michaelidis is wiped out by Svanberg after a sliding tackle. And then 5 minutes to go till half time. We're going to roll this out to O'Shea. O'Shea into Neil tackled from behind by Svanberg, and he's shown his second yellow card. It is a red. He's off.
He just lost his discipline there. That's a really poor challenge.
And this gives us a tremendous opportunity now to go on and win the game. 3 straight wins. I don't think on this save, specifically with West Brom, I don't think we've won 3 straight games. This would be quite something. 71 minutes, second half. It's Harry Toffolo down the left. Got to get the cross in here. It's headed away. And then Gallagher loses out. Tavernier controls it. It's onto his left. He can't quite get the turn from there. Get the curl on the ball. 75 minutes in. McCrory intercepts. He tries to play this long, but it's deflected. Gallagher to Farias. And now Farias. Facundo Farias gets away from Michailidis into Onyango and tipped over the crossbar. A great save from Leno.
Yes, Derek, we have to give credit to the keeper.
But Leno actually has the most clean sheets in the Premier League this season. It's something of a fairy tale story for the veteran goalkeeper. And now, 78 minutes, a chance for us to counter-attack Everton here. Devisholu, wide to Sharp, and now Sharp, got to get the cross in, and it's blocked. And now from the corner, can we get a good cross in? Yes, we can. And who is it? It's Michailidis. Yanis Michailidis with his 4th goal of the season.
Certainly delivery into the box couldn't have been any better, which makes it a fairly simple finish in the end. It's a really good goal.
I don't remember, in my mind I will have to peel back through the record books. I don't remember my centre-back, even Declan Drysdale, scoring this much. And Pierre Gianni, who really should have probably been more of a threat from set pieces. But this guy, he is unstoppable from set pieces. 86 minutes in, intercepted. Evans, down this left-hand side. Tavernier, Evans, he's going to slip in. Ayaracho, great chance. Oh, he's ballooned it. That would have really sealed things up for us. And now deep into stoppage time, Onyango. Great interception, it's going to come back. Gallagher. And then look at this. Good save. Parries it away. Michailidis gets his head to the ball. Win the ball, they ride the tackle again. Rides that tackle, falls to Barco at the back post. He felt genuinely there like the computer trying to suck the ball into the net. Because every time I won it, it just kept diverting back to them. Leno at the back post kicks the ball away, and we end up with 3 wins on the bounce. Probably a first for us on this save. As always, let me know what you think in the comments. Absolutely tremendous victory, and things are going really well on this save. Alright guys, that's it for today. Thank you for joining me, and thank you for continuing to support me on this series. I'll be back in 2 days on Sunday. We're going to find out who we meet in the semi-finals of the Carabao Cup. And we should either have a league match or FA Cup match, depending on the results of the FA Cup. I will let you guys know. For now, this is our lad for Set Play Gaming. See you guys in 2 days.